This paper A question comes from section 5.2 of the syllabus, and it looks at delusional misidentification syndromes. So to start with the vignette, a psychiatrist assessing a patient notes that she believes her husband has been replaced by an identical-looking imposter. She recognises the physical resemblance, but insists that this person is not her real husband. Which delusional misidentification syndrome does this describe? So, the 5 options include the Fregoli delusion, Cotard syndrome, Capgras delusion, Clerambault syndrome, and Othello syndrome. So really a tour of sort of media and literature. We will come to why. So this person believes that her husband has been replaced by an imposter. So the misidentification of loved ones in this direction is the Capgras delusion. So this is also called the illusion of doubles. It involves the belief that a person, usually someone close to the patient, I must say that's always been the case for the individuals I've seen with this condition, has been replaced by an exact double or imposter. Okay, so looking through the other options, as I say, a tour of media and literature. The Fregoli delusion appears in Charlie Kaufman's brilliant film Anomaly, so honestly one of my favourites if you want some light homework / revision. And the Fregoli delusion is the belief that one is being followed by known people in disguise. So the patient recognises strangers as familiar people in different appearances. So effectively, the direction of the misidentification is the opposite to the Capgras delusion. Cotard syndrome, this more commonly appears in elderly psychotic depression. Yeah, here we see elderly psychotic depression. So this involves nihilistic delusions, always worth screening for when doing an MSc. For example, in CASC, but also in clinical settings, if you're on old age wards or you have a patient that maybe touches upon, a feature such as, I can hear smell my rotting bowel. It might be worth further exploring. Are they presenting with nihilistic delusions that can be described as Cotard syndrome? De Clerambault syndrome. This appears in Ian McEwan's Enduring Love, the novel. This describes erotomania. Often the high-profile individuals in love with the patient. I've seen that a number of times in the general adult inpatient setting. And then Othello syndrome, so called because of Shakespeare, obviously. This is morbid jealousy.